You know, a lot of people have been asking me, BigAl, why do you care so much? Why do you care so much about One Piece? After all, Funimation is dubbing it now, 4Kids is done with it. Why are you still ranting about it? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I'm an anime fan. I consider myself to be a huge fan of anime. And to tell you the truth, I wasn't even a huge fan of One Piece to begin with. Probably just like everyone else, I saw the 4Kids version first and thought, the fuck is this? This is nothing but a stupid kids show. And then I looked on the original Japanese version on YouTube, and boy was I wrong. I was hooked instantly. I consider anime to be a beautiful form of art that should be respected. And I see some of the comments of my videos. I've seen people saying that, oh, why are you ranting about some stupid kids show? It's called 4Kids for a reason, you dumb fuck. Well, if you actually watch the original Japanese version, you will know that it's not just another stupid kids show. In fact, during the later season, Frankie gets his balls squeezed by Robin, Nami gets raped in the shower, and Usopp almost kills Luffy in the fight to the death. I'll post links to those. I've even had people say that I was a stupid weeaboo and a dickless Japanophile. These people have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Oh wow, I like anime. That makes me a Japanophile now? Give me a fucking break. If I really was a weeaboo, a Japanese guy, or a Japanophile, you would hear me say stuff like, oh my god, my gym teacher is so baka, the girl next door is so kawaii, desu desu sugoi. Not to mention my room would be filled with chibis and manga as far as the eye can see. But you don't see that, do you? That's what I fucking thought. Oh well, you act like the characters. So what? I'm having fun. I'm not allowed to have fun anymore? At least I don't run around dressed like them and pretend that I am them like some otaku do. I believe anime to be a separate form of art than American cartoons, mostly because it's from a different country, and because anime tends to be a lot more expressive and realistic, and in many cases beautiful. And you know what? I've heard some of these people say that, oh, anime isn't art, anime shouldn't be considered art. The only people who say that are the ignorant fucks who don't like it just because it's Japanese. Let me tell you something. A few years ago, a guy went into a hotel, checked out a room. As soon as he went into the room, he took a bucket full of melted cheese, threw it all over the walls. He sold that room for $10,000. If you can call that art, then you better fucking call anime art. Originally, this was supposed to be a few more separate videos, but I've seen some of your comments. You want me to go back to doing regular rants. I understand that, but I'm one of those people who, once I start something, I want to finish it, but I also care about my fans, so I decided to just try and sum up everything that I was going to do into this one video. And to be honest with you, I don't know what much more I could say, because everything that I've said here pretty much was said by everyone else, including Sukento, and that's basically one of the only reasons why I did these rants, because, well, Sukento ain't finishing his rants anytime soon, so I decided to fill in. And for the people still going, oh, it's called 4Kids for a reason, you dumb fuck, you obviously have no idea what the hell you're talking about. They took a show which should be based towards teens, and they basically dumbed it down to make it towards kids. This is like taking Fist of the North Star, removing all the blood, and turning it into a happy rainbow pony fest. But like I said, I'll continue on since I'm pretty much beating a dead horse at this point. Now the Funimation was released, where the 4Kids version left off. Is it any good? It's 100 times better in my opinion, but that's not to say it's without flaws. I mean, I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's miles ahead of the 4Kids version. It's not perfect by any means, but it's a start. And here's what gets me. Even after 4Kids made a complete joke out of One Piece, and after Funimation took over and made it 1,000 times better, people are still complaining about it. And not editing mistakes or name changes or anything like that, but stupid shit. Oh my god! Usopp sounds like Krillin, and Zolo sounds like Piccolo. This is the worst dub ever made. Oh my god, Luffy doesn't say his Japanese attack names. And I'm not talking about the, rifle or bazooka. He says that. They made him say that. I'm talking about the fact that he doesn't say Gumu Gumu no in an English dub. It's called an English dub for a reason, you fucking idiots. And that's what gets me. You know, they keep saying about, oh, the Japanese version is so great. Then watch that and stop complaining about the English dub. We get it. Not every English dub is perfect as your precious Japanese version. Then stop watching it. Instead, go watch your crappy fan subs on YouTube where they make characters say shit, piss, and fuck every 5 seconds. The same can be said about 4Kids. I mean, I know I made this rant, but I've been wanting to do this for a while. But you know what? 4Kids is pretty much old news by now. And people just need to stop talking about it. Because remember, just like Freddy Krueger, if you stop talking about stuff, eventually they'll go away. Now about the Funimation dub. I liked it, but there are still some things that annoyed me about it. For example, Sanji sounds a little bit too generic. I mean, it's better than, hey, I'm Sanji, I have smoker's lung, and I have a Brooklyn accent, even though there's no Brooklyn in One Piece. I mean, it's better than nothing. And, I love Robin's new voice, but I don't really like the stuff she says. And Luffy? Well, it's a step up. It's still annoying as hell, but it's better than listening to, hi, I'm Luffy! I'm gonna be king of the pirates! Now, is there anything I actually liked about the 4Kids version? Well, yeah. I actually did like some stuff from the 4Kids version. For instance, some of the voices. I loved Wapool's voice from Drum Island. I don't know, I guess fake Russian accents appeal to me. But I'm the king, you know! Same with Captain Kuro, the Black Cat Pirates. He's got that old school villain voice, you know, the stuff you hear on Dudley Do-Right, Snidely Whiplash. Gaia, how dare you point that slingshot at me? I'm going to take over your island, little girl. And this might surprise a lot of you. I actually liked the 4Kids version of Zolo better than Christopher Sabat Zolo. Why? I don't know. I guess, to me, the guy who did the voice for Zolo, his voice fit better. But it would have been perfect if it weren't for those damn puns and chicken clucking.